for the two leads, Cholo and Leon. Chemistry and kilig is important in a BL series to become
Correct.
successful. So, how do you impose or have it come naturally, the kilig for this BL series?
Ah, ah, sorry po. Kasi po, nung bago ako mag-audition sa series na 'to, nag-uusap na kasi po talaga kami ni Cholo. Tapos nagulat na lang ako na siya yung partner ko, ayun. Kaya siguro, paano ba? Hirap, Cholo, baka naman.
No, actually, Sir Bernard, we were good friends even before nag-audition kami. So, actually, we were talking before the audition sa parang, uy, ano ba to? Anong gagawin natin? And we were fooling around, basically. Then, ayun nga, nung sinabi na parang, okay guys, here are the characters, you'll be playing the leads, sabi nga your partner is, and sabi ko, what? Sino yun? Unbelievable kasi we were friends, we were really good friends and kumbaga it's another kind of work but
Yeah.
basically we just di kami ganun ka-intimate kumbaga. I mean, we were like any other friends pero yun nga sir, of course nung nandun na kami, when we came at work, when we came to shoot, of course we had um, workshops and of course, outside those workshops, meron kaming personal bonding. We got to know each other deeply. More of who Leon Eustaquio is, who more of Chollo Sotiangco is. Parang, kumbaga, we shared our worlds with each other, making it easier for us, build a very, very strong bond. And yung na-build namin is, kumbaga, I can say that it's more of an intimate and a comfortable friendship, relationship,
Yeah.
whatever you may call it. Pero kasi, kumbaga, it came to a point that really just comfortable of each other.
Yes.
It's not a bad thing. Kumbaga, I'm not feeling well, he's not feeling well, he's having a rough day, hindi siya maka-deliver. It's a normal thing for us to hug each other and say that, oh, it's fine. You can do
I
it.
just want to clarify, Cholo,
Yeah.
na yung sinabi niya kanina na hindi siya sweet. Sweet po siya.
Ay, ano to? Ano to?
I mean, kapag yung sabi niya, we're having a bad day, hinahag niya ako kami ko. Parang, kaya mo yan. Tapos, in-encourage niya ako, nililift up talaga niya ako. Sweet siya, promise.
Very sweet naman. Lipat na ba kami sa ibang Zoom meeting? Kayo na lang for dalawa. Ayun siya. Ayan. For the main lead. Okay? Sabi, what do you find attractive about each other in real life? What do you think makes the person trustworthy? Can we have an answer for that? Cholo and Leon.
um, sorry na natawa ako, pero si Cholo kasi, in real life talaga, sinasabi niya sa mga interviews na hindi siya sweet, ito ganyan. Pero off-cam, sweet talaga siya. Kaya, yun. Saka, good looking. Kaya, crushable talaga.
How about Cholo?
Ano yun? Sorry yung question.
What do you find attractive about Leon? What do you think makes the person trustworthy?
Oo naman, oo naman. Very trustworthy. Kasi, I'm the type of person na I fall in love more on a person's attitude in life. Kung paano niya i-handle yung buhay. And what I really like about Leon is sa totoong buhay, fighter siya. Alam niyo yun?
Yes!
He's a very strong person. Alam mo yun, dahil there are a lot of challenges na dumating sa buhay niya. Yet, he's here kasi he's strong kasi pinili niya lumaban sa buhay. And it's not, hindi naman lahat ng tao is nagiging successful sa mga laban nila sa buhay. And I think it's just really attractive for someone, to have come this far considering na there have been a lot of challenges like those. And that, I think, makes him, really worthy of someone's attention, my attention. Uh, and, really trustworthy. Kasi, diba, who wouldn't fall in love with a fighter? Diba?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Grabe. Kevin A. Andyan ka ba, Kevin A? Ayan, sabi, single po ba si Kevin A? Sabi ni Juicy.
Single.
Opo. Oh, ready to mingle. Ayan. And this one is from Mary Viray for Kevin Alejandro. How did you prepare yourself for the series? How do you
Uh,
prepare this for?
I prepared by, I talked with the writer, I talked with direct. Um, I also I made myself comfortable with my co-actors, and you know um, I have to learn the nuances that my character uh, is requires me to do or to have. Ganun. And direct told us naman na just to have fun because our character is really relatable naman. Not really mahirap gawin. Kasi ano siya parang every character naman sa amin, laging may ganun tao talaga. I mean, may Josh Martinez out there, may Cassandra out there talaga, may Nigo, Valle, may Ram. May ganun tao talaga. So, hindi siya ganun kahirap. And tama, and also we had workshops, we had talks, seminars, ganun, para mas maintindihan namin and para hindi kami sabaw sa sa tape, sa shooting. So, thank you.
I'm just curious for the cast, no. Can you share your background? What is your background in the industry? Do you have acting experience already, or this is your first time na mag-act here for the Veil series?
Okay. Okay, let's have Cholo here. Cholo.
Hi, Sir Bernard. Thank you so much for coming here. Um, well, background, wala pa naman po. Honestly, I have not acted in uh, any series like this na lead ako. But I did some with a few lines before in a movie. Um, I just don't know bakit hindi pa nare-release until now. Maybe because of the pandemic. But it was, I think, JC De Veras. So, yeah, I just said a few lines. Pero honestly, it was my first time, like, to have a project like this and be the lead. I would often act for school projects or school organizations as promotional videos. Pero this one, it's my first time.
Ayan.
How about the
So,
others?
ayan. What the others, guys? Okay, Leon, go.
Ah, um, hello.
Hello, yes, Leon.
Hello, Sir Bernard.
You know?
Ayun po, ah, first time kasi sa akin to itong yung magiging lead ako. Like Cholo, may background ako sa pagpo-commercial dati. Pero hindi walang lines at all. Puro ngiti lang. So yun, bago po sa akin to maging lead. Kaya, yeah.
I think we can all agree that everyone here has no experience except for M and Maz for first acting. Tama ba? Or for others are for commercials?
Yeah, it's super interesting because like we're all of us first time namin mag series. That's for
Yes.
sure. Like I'm pretty sure when we first got the call na hey, you're gonna have a series with episodes like the stuff we see on Netflix, ganon. Like, ganun yung feeling namin, kala namin Hollywood na kami, ganyan. So, and another interesting thing is that me, I come from a more of a theater background. Maz, on the other hand, has more experience on TV, which is a totally different experience, and that came to a point of like difference of opinion between us during the shooting because we did go through like acting workshops and of course syempre pagka theater mas exaggerated, mas malakas yung boses, and you're thinking about different approaches, while Maz on the other hand had a different approach. So we kind of had to navigate that together at the same time. And Kevin Martinez also has acting experience, so it would have been so interesting if we were all on set together. But yeah, I'm really really proud of this cast for somehow finding a way to figure out our dynamic kasi ang dami namin. Like, sa totoo lang, usually yung mga BL, main lead lang, di ba? But with all of us coming from our different backgrounds, it was really great to see na we could all kind of see each other's strengths and also kind of hear each other out kung bakit ganun yung mga approach ng ibang tao. Like why Maz chooses to focus on something like angles and the way that the camera sees you versus me when I focus more on motivations and character analysis. Ganyan. And of course, we all share with each other yung mga experiences namin, even our real life experiences, which definitely add to giving more dimension to our characters.
Tama, tama, Em. That's why, guy, you're pulling off the series. Ayan siya. Okay,
Um,
tama.
yeah, which is also really funny because just like what Em said, she came from a theater background, and then I came from more on TV, so more on facial expressions, minimal movements. It's just kasi most of the time, diba, sa TV, yung nakatutok talaga sa face mo. So, parang we would debate about it all the time. Tapos, the cast would be so confused na kung kanino tatakbo, na parang, who do I get help from? Pero the good thing about it is we started to learn from each other. So I picked up a few stuff from her and she picked up a few stuff from me. And then na-share namin sa cast namin, the rest of the cast, which yung wala silang experience when it comes to acting. Na-share namin kung ano yung mga alam namin and how we would help each other out in it. So, yun, nakakatuwa kasi ang dami namin natutunan sa isa't isa. Yun lang.
Ayan. Thank you very much, Maz. By the way, sabi ni Moon Course sa YouTube channel, you're so pretty daw, Maz.
Thank you!
Ayan. Next, other question po, sir?
Yes, here's my second question. For the for the cast again, how close or far the characters that you have an influencer with your real life?
Siguro let's have Romeo here. Since on YouTube, they're demanding Romeo. Romeo daw.
So basically, as Romeo and Cholo, there's a bit of similarities, I think. But at some point, Cholo is really far from the real Romeo because he's too self-centered, I think, which is not like the usual Romeo. And but on the other hand, I just like the fact that there are things that there are lessons that I could get from Cholo. At some point, I don't want to be the kind of Cholo who can be so manipulative. Um, and he's Cholo is really afraid of taking risks. And from there, I realized as Romeo that at some point I have to take risks as well in my life.
Wow, very interesting. Aabangan talaga namin yan, Romeo. Manipulative
Yeah,
character.
yeah, yeah.
Ayun po, may similarities po kami ni Migo and Leon sa real life. Pero si Migo kasi masyado siyang maraming pinaglalaban. Tapos ako din naman maraming din po akong pinaglalaban sa buhay. Pero si Migo kasi masyado siyang firm magsalita. Ako, in real life po kasi is tahimik lang ako. Hindi lang po halata pero tahimik po talaga ako in real life. Yes.
Thank you very much, Leon. Let's have fun.
So, okay. As for Ram naman and Cholo, I think parehas sila. Um, Kumbaga, others, of course, I know that I have work on social media and I have to be vocal on about basically everything. That's what they're expecting of me. But I'm the type of person na kaparehas lang ni Ram that we are very reserved when it comes to certain issues or certain situations wherein we both choose not to speak kahit maraming laman yung utak namin even though we have a lot of thoughts and insights. We would rather keep it to ourselves kasi we would rather learn more of the situation. Mas gusto namin yung gano'n na parang, I'll just sit back here, relax, and, try to read the situation. Sino bang galit? Or sino bang nagkakos ng galit? Sino bang may kasalanan? I think, kasi when we do that, when we sit in the middle, we get the point of every side. Diba? Not when you choose a side, but when you choose a side, diba? You only hear what this side is talking about and not this side. Diba? But when you sit in the middle, you get each other's side's point. So I think it's more convenient for us, no, na kami dalawa ni Ram to sit on the middle and completely shut up and learn more about the situation. But the only difference is, I'm sorry to disappoint everyone, but hindi po ako sweet in real life. I'm not as, kumbaga, all out as Ram. But one thing's for sure, when we want something, when I want something, and when Ram wants something, we do our best. We do everything just to get that thing. So I think that's the biggest similarity of Cholo kay Ram Agoncillo.